Welcome to Trivia Clips. Today we explore one of the most haunting chapters in music history, the 27 Club, a group of legendary artists, all gone too soon, at the age of 27. Let's begin part 1 with 7 true or false questions about these iconic lives and tragic deaths. 1. Jim Morrison died in a nightclub bathroom in Paris. You have 5 seconds to answer. True or false? Correct answer. False. Jim Morrison was found dead in a bathtub in his Paris apartment in 1971. No autopsy was performed, and the exact cause of death remains unknown. He was officially listed as having died of heart failure. Rumors of drugs and cover-ups have never been proven. His partner, Pamela Courson, discovered his body. Morrison was buried in Père Lachaise Cemetery in Paris. 2. Jimi Hendrix died from a heroin overdose in London. You have 5 seconds to answer. True or false? Correct answer. False. Hendrix died in London in 1970 after choking on his own vomit. He had taken sleeping pills and consumed alcohol that night. No heroin was found in his system during the investigation. His death was ruled accidental, though details remain debated. He died in the apartment of Monica Dannemann. His loss stunned the world just as he was entering a new phase musically. 3rd, Janis Joplin recorded her final vocals just 1 day before she died. You have 5 seconds to answer. True or false? Correct answer. True. Janis recorded Mercedes-Benz on October 1st, 1970. She died the very next day in her hotel room in Los Angeles. Her cause of death was a heroin overdose. She was found alone, with no signs of struggle. The unfinished album, Pearl, was released posthumously. Mercedes-Benz became an eerie farewell to her fans. 4. Kurt Cobain left a handwritten suicide note addressed to his fans. You have 5 seconds to answer. True or false? Correct answer. True. Cobain's note was found next to his body in April 1994. He addressed it to his fans, family, and childhood imaginary friend Boda. He wrote about his struggles with fame and depression. The note quoted Neil Young, "It's better to burn out than to fade away." It became one of the most analyzed suicide notes in history. Many believe it revealed the depth of his inner pain. 5. Brian Jones was still an active member of the Rolling Stones when he died. You have 5 seconds to answer. True or false? Correct answer. False. Brian Jones was fired from the Rolling Stones just weeks before his death in 1969. He struggled with drug use and tensions within the band. He was replaced by Mick Taylor before the band's U.S. tour. Jones died shortly after, found in his swimming pool. His death was ruled death by misadventure. The mystery around it sparked decades of speculation. 6. Amy Winehouse won 5 Grammy Awards the year before she died. You have 5 seconds to answer. True or false? Correct answer. True. Amy won 5 Grammys in 2008 for her album, Back to Black. She wasn't allowed to attend due to visa issues, but performed via satellite. That night marked her international breakthrough. Despite success, she continued struggling with addiction. She died in 2011 from alcohol poisoning at age 27. Her voice, raw and timeless, left a permanent mark on music. 7. All 27 club members died of drug overdoses. You have 5 seconds to answer. True or false? Correct answer. False. While many did die from drugs, not all deaths were overdoses. Jim Morrison's cause remains unconfirmed. Brian Jones drowned under mysterious conditions. Kurt Cobain died by suicide with a firearm. The 27 Club isn't defined by cause, only by the tragic age. Each case reflects a deeper struggle beneath the fame. Outro, Part 1. These were just some of the legends lost at 27. Their talent was unmatched, their stories unforgettable. Join us for part 2 as we explore more members of this tragic legacy. Subscribe to Trivia Clips and keep their memory alive. Welcome back to Trivia Clips. In part 1, we explored 7 iconic artists lost too soon. Now let's continue with part 2. 7 more questions about the mystery, music, and lives of the 27 Club. 8. Robert Johnson, one of the earliest 27 Club members, was rumored to have sold his soul to the devil. You have 5 seconds to answer. True or false? Correct answer. True, Robert Johnson is considered the first member of the 27 Club. Legend says he met the devil at a crossroads to gain guitar skills. He died under mysterious circumstances in 1938. No death certificate exists, only rumors and blues lore. His recordings influenced countless rock musicians. The myth of the crossroads became part of rock culture. 9. Jean-Michel Basquiat was a musician before becoming a famous painter. You have 5 seconds to answer. True or false? Correct answer. True. Before rising in the art world, Basquiat played in a noise rock band called Grey. He performed in New York's underground scene in the late 70s. His music was experimental and edgy, just like his art. He moved from music to graffiti to fine art quickly. Basquiat died of a heroin overdose in 1988, aged 27. He remains a symbol of creative genius and cultural rebellion. 10th Kristen Pfaff of Hole was the bassist for Nirvana before joining Courtney Love's band. You have 5 seconds to answer. True or false? Correct answer. False. Kristen Pfaff never played in Nirvana. She joined Hole in 1993, replacing bassist Jill Emery. Her death in 1994 came just 2 months after Kurt Cobain's. She died of a heroin overdose in Seattle. Kristen was a rising talent in the grunge scene. Her loss was deeply felt in the alternative rock community. 11. Anton Yelchin, an actor in Star Trek, is considered part of the 27 Club. You have 5 seconds to answer. True or false? Correct answer. True. Although not a musician, Anton Yelchin died at 27 in a tragic accident. His car rolled backward and pinned him against a gate. He had deep ties to the music world and played guitar. Some include him in extended versions of the 27 Club. His death shocked fans and colleagues across industries. He is remembered for talent and sensitivity beyond his age. 12th. Ron Pigpen McKernan of Grateful Dead was the band's original keyboardist and singer. You have 5 seconds to answer. True or false? Correct answer. True. Pigpen was a founding member of the Grateful Dead. He brought a bluesy, soulful sound to the band's early years. His heavy drinking led to severe health issues. He died in 1973 from gastrointestinal bleeding. His death, at 27, deeply affected the band. Pigpen is often overlooked, but remains a core part of Deadhead history. 13. Richie Edwards of Manic Street Preachers was confirmed dead at 27. You have 5 seconds to answer. True or false? Correct answer. False. Richie Edwards disappeared in 1995 and was never found. His car was abandoned near a bridge known for suicides. He was officially declared presumed dead in 2008. He was 27 at the time of disappearance. His lyrics were dark and deeply personal. His case remains one of rock's greatest mysteries. 14. All members of Nirvana died at the age of 27. You have 5 seconds to answer. True or false? Correct answer. False only. Kurt Cobain died at 27. Chris Novoselic and Dave Grohl are still alive and active in music. The confusion comes from other artists like Kristen Pfaff dying around the same time. Nirvana's legacy is shaped by Kurt's tragedy, but the band lives on. Dave Grohl went on to form Foo Fighters. Nirvana remains iconic, but only one member joined the 27 Club. Outro, Part 2. The 27 Club isn't just a number, it's a pattern of brilliance, pain, and loss. If you've made it through both parts, you now carry their stories too. Subscribe to Trivia Clips and join us again as we honor music legends, one truth at a time.